Okay, NotebookLM. Okay, it's Google. If you go to NotebookLM or Google it, it'll ask you for your Gmail when you log in. You're going to see a screen like this inside, and what you do over here, I'm going to upload a file that I want to create the podcast from. Now, you can take from Google Drive, you can link to a website, paste in text. I've tried YouTube, but you have to have the transcription turned on for YouTube. If it doesn't pick up the transcript, it won't bring it in. So anyway, back over here to upload files. This is the one I did. I created a video earlier. Sit back and wait just a little bit. You see it's doing this magic over here, okay? And down below here, you have this thing called Notebook Guide. Now what that does, okay, it's grayed out at the moment, but it's going to allow you to create an FAQ, a study guide, table of contents, timeline, and also a briefing document. I'm doing that for the courses. I have an online course, or kind of an ebook, so it's really handy there, and it'll come up with some key questions I can ask then as the course is being delivered. So over here is where it creates the podcast. You just hit the generate button, and when you're finished, there's a button over here to download it, and you then have to decide what you want to do. I created a podcast account on Spotify, but I'm going to do the same under Apple. I don't know which of them is more popular. Somebody in that space who's publishing might tell me that, but I think might as well go on both. But certainly setting up the Spotify one was pretty easy peasy. There was no big deal, and it goes up there. You know, you just need to upload a logo and a bit of text around what it is, blah blah blah, kind of standard enough. So over here, this is going to take a few minutes. I'm finding it's about 11 minutes each time. You cannot control the voices. It seems to be male and a female. You can't cherry pick the bits. Okay, I'm sure in time they'll allow you to do that. I suppose if you wanted to cherry pick half your book, you just upload half the PDF, the half you want, so that's the way you do it. But I've given it 2-page documents, and it's created 7 or 8 minutes of chat, and it's just amazing. Honestly, I'm really blown away with that. Now the bonus inside here is if you come in to this, come back onto the side, click that, it gives you the transcript as well, right? So that's really the, in my opinion, the plus, because I was using rev.com, 25 cents a minute to do transcripts, and over here then it does it for free. And that's the text, okay, as opposed to Rev, where it kind of formats it a bit better. So what it comes in there, it'll create a key summary. Now the one thing you should do over here is to just put in what this is. I'm going to say, in my case, it's managing subcontractors, because that makes sense for me. And I'm going to put in Rev 3, because I know what that means as well. So without that, when you come back over to the main page, they're going to be all messed up type of ones over there as well. So that's that one. When it comes into looking at an ebook, then okay, go to designer. It's quite an aggressive sales process inside there. You go to buy and they say, oh, just for $10 more you get something else. So I actually just took the basic one. It's $27. They have a lifetime deal, $28 per month to $27 for a lifetime on the basic. You know what happens, you'll obviously run out of features soon, but I said it's good enough to get started. I took the ebook as well option. There's $30 just for the upsell. Yeah, sucker. But anyway, so I took that one, but I said I'm going to get somebody to go through, pick out the key points. They're saying the key features, what's needed for an ebook. And that's it. So when you come in, you can actually put in your PDF over here, and it'll kind of guide you through as well, but it'll help you create a flip through book from that. You can import it from a Google Doc and do it. When it does get into the heavy end of this, there's all this file formatting. Where do you want to put the picture? What size picture? Kind of the stuff that is a little bit annoying from my perspective. I prefer to delegate that to somebody who's doing that. But certainly that's where, if you have existing content, you can do it and blah, 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 go on. But if you wanted to use the thing that the guys on the AI course I'm doing said, they did it with a body sculptor, a body surgeon. This guy wrote a book in 3 to 4 hours. The whole idea of this platform is it's going to help you create it from your idea, okay, just a few words, right to taking the book and publishing it and hosting it and everything, okay. Everything is done here for you. I think they probably have a payment gateway. So if you come in over here to generate from Word Genie, click on that button and you just get started, and it's going to ask you questions about what you do, what you blah, blah, blah. And as you go through that, then builds up content. It'll suggest new content, a bit like gamma.app, but what you can do is you can edit it. Seems pretty powerful. I think it looks pretty good, and that might be a great starting point if you're thinking about an idea. As I said, I'm just on the basic. I took the premium for a week and probably cancel it because I don't see I haven't even used this bit yet. You can always up the subscription amounts later if you're getting more value. Finally, one last thing, okay, I know how long it is, but over here I went to ChatGPT. When I create my video, I want to start off kind of with a question, and then the three, kind of paint the picture of the problem, then a future vision, how I bridge that, and then the engagement call to action, right? So a very simple framework. I got it to tweak part of it, but it came down here and it created my script for me and with me. Now I was helping that as well. I kind of put in to feed it, but overall, what I asked the system to do here, right, is I don't want to come in a few months' time. I have loads of these topics, of about 16. I don't want to be kind of coming in and just trying to guide ChatGPT where to go. So what you do is you can come down here and can you save this model? Okay, and basically inside I said, I want you to save it, and I've called save it as video script for nurture emails. So what that does, it goes into ChatGPT and it actually saves it. So in the future I can say, hey, ChatGPT, pull up the video script for nurture emails. It'll take that model and I'm going to say, okay, now I want to write about something completely different, and it'll do it. Interestingly, I came over here to Claude. Claude is a pretty good, I find Claude really good actually for reviewing course notes. It's better kind of lots when you're talking about more text. I put in exactly the same model over there. I asked it to tweak it and it came up with the strengths inside of what I had done, but it also had a couple of suggested improvements, tightening the script and blah, blah, include a success story. So again, I've gone to Claude. I like that. And I've asked this is the model basically over here, introduction, and attention grabbing analogy, problem, current situation, paint the picture, the future, or solution. Yep, this typical model. And down below here, then the success story. So what I did there is I've asked Claude to save that model as well. So that's all. In the future, I can reuse this model many times over. Okay.